I have some thoughts about Sirens on Netflix. It's always interesting to see how different dynamics play out in a family, and then we're watching this dynamics unfold between those sisters in the background of this surreal scene of really rich millionaire. This show focuses on the experiences of these three women, how they are differently affected by the forces of our society. And usually when we say society, we mean patriarchy and capitalism. And then the men of the show are kind of seen as the background characters, but their effect is tremendous. One is Mr. Cal, which is the millionaire. Without doing a lot, is really setting the tone of that whole household. And then the other person is the father of the two sisters, which, even though he has dementia, he barely remembers which daughter is which. He had a huge impact on both of their lives and the trajectory of what they're going through in adulthood. I thought that how polarized the sisters are with a different set of morals, family values, and taking the responsibility of caring for her dad, even though it's taking away from her ability to fulfill her own needs in her life. And then the other sister has values of achievement, success, and just materialistic goals to accomplish. And it's not really clear which side the show is really tending towards, the right side or the wrong side, because at some points you think like the Evan, which is the one taking care of the dad, you'd think that she is the one with the right morals, but then after a few episodes you actually doubt that. Like, why? Maybe the right thing to do is not to have that abusive dad take such huge toll in your life that you're just giving away everything to take care of him. But then Simone, you can see physically her changes, and I think the most apparent change of her kind of going in and out of her hold on to the values of materialism and capitalism is that you see her skin starts off in the beginning of the show as flawless and perfectly covered with foundation, and then once the sister comes over and things start to unravel, you can see her complexion and you can see that her skin isn't perfect anymore. You can see the humanity in her face, and then in the last episode you can see her revert back to a perfect skin and this very empty and vacant appearance and stare